So yeah, thanks for joining me, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
So, can you introduce yourself? Tell the people out here looking at this and who you are and what your role is.
Absolutely. I'm Chris. I'm the head of the Cornway Drama Society, and I'm also directing this production of The Murder at Havisham Manor. It is my first directorial stint, but I have to say it is a rollicking good time.
Okay, so why did you choose to cast yourself in this lead role as the inspector?
Oh, if truth is to be told, when I found The Murder at Havisham Manor, I thought, this is a plum role for me, and I thought no one could do it better. In fact, I think no one on earth could do it but me. I think if the play is done by another drama society, I feel I'm born to play this role all over the world.
At Havisham Manor. She and Cecil both had positive motives for murder, but the true motive belongs to Dragons!
Carter! What on earth?
Not a poppycock! Bang!
I feel I live the inspector. I breathe the inspector. I sweat the inspector. I bleed the inspector. So I would say the merger of director and inspector has really reached its pinnacle at The Murder at Havisham Manor.
How do you think the cast, or do you feel like the cast is fine with you in this role?
Well, I must say, I think with any director, there's always a little bit of tension. You know, I want people to learn their lines and not forget them constantly.
And as for Cecil...
Want people to pronounce the words as Susie H.K. Bridewell had written them and not constantly mispronounce words.
Handkerchief?
Monogrammed.
Monogram?
And stained with cyanide.
Cyanide?
I want actors to make their entrances on time and make it tense every now and then, once a week of rehearsals, but I think it's probably insignificant.
You're probably way more funny than that director. I mean, casting yourself in the lead again.
I don't understand why Chris, the director, is also the lead role. I don't really get that. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, it just seems like you would cast somebody who's really good at their job for the lead role, not yourself. That's just kind of pompous and arrogant, I feel. Like, that's just a little wrong to me. I don't get why Chris is doing that. It's his directorial debut, and it really shows.
I mean, it's been a little stressful because, you know, Chris is a lot.
I don't think anybody would be terribly angry at me. If they would, I hope they'd speak to me directly.
Okay. Are there any actors in this production that stand out to you?
Well, not so much the actors, to be fair, but the crew. It's a complicated show, and I'm worried that the set is not being built exactly to my specifications at the timing that I need. I'm frankly worried about its structural integrity. If, for example, something were to hit something, I'm worried something might jar or shake or even fall. In a show that is as well acted and directed as this one, I wouldn't want anything to go awry, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you. And you know, I'm very confident that it is in fact well acted and well directed. He seems pretty confident.
I do. I am competent and confident. That's at least what the board of the Drama Society has said. Competent and confident, and also quite dashing, I might add.
one of the people that I interviewed actually mentioned Winston as kind of a star, somebody that they really love. Can you tell me a little bit about Winston?
Oh, he's a delicious dog. I mean, he's a wonderful, delicious. Sounds like I want to eat him. I don't think that will happen. I only have eaten dog in my younger days. But he is, in a word, both terrifying and endearing, if such a thing could be true. I think without Winston, the play does fall apart. He is essential to the smooth running of Act 2. I don't know what we'd do without him. I think the play would simply have to close if Winston were to run off.
Okay, so yeah, is there anything without ruining the play that you could tell the audience about and just kind of give them some inkling of what they can expect from this production?
Yes, well, I don't think that any one of you will be able to figure out who done it until the very end. It's that tight a mystery. Everyone could have killed Charles Havisham, but the true murderer hides his or her true identity until the very end, keeping you on the edge of your seat for 2 wonderful acts.
Nice. So yeah, definitely sounds intriguing. Okay. Fantastic. So listen, thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk to me.
Thank you so much, sir. This has been a great pleasure. I hope I look okay.
Oh yeah, you look marvelous.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I've been told.
Okay, any parting words?
Well, please come see the show. Pay full freight if you can, and tell your friends to come, but don't tell your friends if you've seen it about who is the murderer. That would ruin it for everyone.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.